Hi Odyssey. So what we're going to do today is very similar of what we did yesterday, but now we're going to add just a little extra step in here. So we're going to be counting the volume of some solids, and then we're going to actually just one step further, we're just going to kind of compare them. So I have two solids here. I have solid A and B. So what I want to do first is I want to find the volume of solid A, and then I want to find the volume of solid B, and then I want to compare them. And remember, when we compare things in math, we use words like less than, greater than, equal to. We might say that it's greater or less as well. So if I look at this first figure, if I'm looking at it, I can tell that at the top I have 6 cubes at the top, and I can tell that I have 3 layers of 6 cubes. So I know that my volume for figure A is going to be 6 plus 6 plus 6, which is going to be 18 cubic units. That means this whole figure is made of 18 cubes, okay? Then I'm going to look at volume B, or figure B, and I'm going to figure the volume as well. So I can see that I have 4 layers, and I can tell on the top I have 4 in a layer. So I can do 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, or I can do 4 times 4, which gives me 16 cubic units. So the volume for this figure is 16 cubic units. It takes 16 cubes to make that. Okay? So now when I'm going to compare, if I look at my picture down here, it says, I'm going to turn it this way, A has a blank volume than B. So I'm going to look at the words, does it have the same, does it have greater, or does it have less? So if A is 18 and B is 16, I would say A has a greater volume than B. If this was written backwards and it said B has a blank volume than A, then I would have to put B has a lesser volume than A. So depending on how it's written, I'm either going to be writing the word greater, lesser, or maybe even equal to. Okay? One other thing that I would like for you to notice before you get started with your assignment is that I have 2 more figures over here. And with these 2 figures, if I was going to figure out the volume, I can see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in here. And then I can tell I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. So both of these equal 6 cubic units, and that means I needed 6 cubes to make this and 6 cubes to make this. Even though they look completely different, they still have the same volume. So as long as they have the same amount of cubes, then they would have the same volume. Okay? All right, so for your next assignment, you are going to work on Math Google Classroom, and you are going to be finding the volume of cubes, and then you are going to be comparing them. Okay? All right, see you later.